It's been years. But the events are still etched in my memory. Lost worlds. Frozen in time.
Number 1, Tomb Raider: Legacy of Atlantis. Kicking off at number 1, we have the return of the Queen, Tomb Raider: Legacy of Atlantis. Amazon and Crystal Dynamics have been teasing this for years, and now that we've seen the gameplay, it is terrifyingly good. This isn't just a remaster of the 1996 classic, it is a full-blown, ground-up reimagining in Unreal Engine 5. The atmosphere has shifted heavily into survival horror. Remember those creepy flesh walls in the original Atlantis levels? In 4K ray tracing, they look absolutely revolting, pulsing and bleeding in real time. The platforming feels heavier too. Lara isn't a superhero here. She slips, she struggles, and the combat is desperate. You're counting every bullet because the enemies, especially the centaurs, are aggressive AI nightmares that flank you. It's gritty, it's gorgeous, and it feels like the definitive version of Lara Croft we've been waiting for. If you have nostalgia for the PS1 era, this is going to hit you like a truck.
His parents cut their own rope to save him. He watched them fall, then found his way off that mountain. He was 11 years old.
Do you have an appointment?
The name's Bond.
James Bond. He's with me.
And you are? Don't think we've had the pleasure.
Now let's not get ahead of ourselves, James.
Number 2, 007 First Light. From gritty ruins to high-class espionage, number 2 is 007 First Light. IO Interactive basically owns the stealth genre after Hitman, and giving them the James Bond license is a match made in heaven. But here's the hook. This is an origin story. You aren't the smooth, confident 007 yet. You're a rookie. You're messy. The developers have emphasized that social stealth is key here. You have to actually charm NPCs, play card games, and blend in at cocktail parties to get intel. Unlike Hitman, where you're a blank slate, Bond has a personality, and your dialogue choices matter. If you mess up a conversation, you might have to shoot your way out, and the gunplay looks punchy and lethal. It's less run and gun and more think than execute. It's shaping up to be the ultimate spy fantasy, where the tuxedo is just as important as the Walther PPK. Expect this to be a top contender for Narrative of the Year.
We found another body. I need your eyes on the crime scene.
When a string of mysterious deaths occurs across America, FBI analyst...
Number 3, Resident Evil Requiem. Speaking of lethal, number 3 is coming for your nerves. Resident Evil Requiem. Capcom saw the success of the remakes and decided to take a massive risk, a brand new mainline entry that goes back to the roots of claustrophobia. We are playing as an older, more cynical Leon Kennedy, investigating a secluded facility that makes the Raccoon City police station look like a daycare. The Requiem engine updates are insane. Shadows aren't just dark, they are pitch black, forcing you to rely on a flashlight battery mechanic that is going to stress you out. The ammo scarcity is real this time. No merchant selling you rocket launchers every 10 minutes. You have to craft, scavenge, and sometimes just run. The enemy design has moved away from standard zombies to these twitchy, parasitic monstrosities that can squeeze through vents to follow you. It looks stressful, terrifying, and absolutely essential for horror fans.
Pywell. Today, a new chapter in this land's history shall be written by our own hand.
We fight those who wield power to prey on the weak. Beasts who think themselves men. That is what it means to be a Freeman. The time has come to do what we believe to be right. Cliff, seek out your Greymane comrades. Uncover the truth that lies within. And let your heart speak without fear.
Number 4, Crimson Desert. If you need to scream at something other than fear, number 4 is your outlet, Crimson Desert. We have been waiting for this so long, and the latest demo proves it wasn't vaporware. This is Pearl Abyss flexing their engine to an absurd degree. It's being marketed as an open-world action RPG, but the combat looks like a fighting game mixed with Shadow of the Colossus. You can climb on giant bosses, wrestle enemies to the ground, and use the environment to literally crush people. The world is dense. It feels like an MMO in terms of scale, but it's a focused single-player experience. The weather systems actually affect gameplay. Fighting in a snowstorm slows you down, while rain makes surfaces slippery. The story seems to be a gritty mercenary tale, focusing on brotherhood and betrayal. If the optimization holds up on PC, this is going to be the sandbox game that eats your entire summer. It's chaotic, it's beautiful, and it looks incredibly fun.
This isn't hell or my world. What is this place?
Also, you don't have a chance.
Number 5, Onimusha Way of the Sword. Keeping the blade sharp, number 5 is a dream come true for the veterans. Onimusha Way of the Sword. Capcom is clearly on a mission to revive all their classics. They've ditched the pre-rendered backgrounds for a fully 3D camera, but they kept the soul of the combat intact. The Ising counter mechanism, striking the instant an enemy attacks, is back, and the timing window is just as tight as you remember. The visuals are dripping with atmosphere. Feudal Japan, overrun by Genma demons, has never looked this good. The neon souls floating in the air against the dark, rainy backdrops look stunning with modern HDR. What's really cool is the new weapon switching system, allowing you to chain combos between a heavy broadsword and a fast katana seamlessly. It's arcadey action with next-gen polish. If you missed this series in the PS2 era, you are about to understand why it's legendary.
Must be here somewhere.
Number 6, The Blood of Dawnwalker. Number 6 is for the Witcher fans who want something darker, The Blood of Dawnwalker. This is the debut title from Rebel Wolves, the studio formed by the director of Witcher 3, and the DNA is all over this thing. You play as a vampire in 14th century Europe, but not the romantic kind, the monster kind. The central mechanic is a morality meter based on blood. If you feed on innocent villagers, you get insanely powerful abilities, mist form, super strength, mind control. But the world starts to hate you, and vampire hunters will track you down. If you resist the urge, you stay weak, but can form alliances. The writing looks sharp, mature, and grim. It's an RPG where your choices actually have consequences on the world state, not just the ending cutscene. This is the dark fantasy RPG we have been starving for. Number 7, Phantom Blade Zero. But if you want combat that moves at Mach 10, look at number 7, Phantom Blade Zero. When this was first revealed, people called it fake because the animations looked too good. Well, it's real and it is spectacular. This is Kung Fu Punk, a mix of traditional Chinese martial arts and steampunk machinery. The combat flow is unlike anything else. It's not a slow Souls-like dance, it's an aggressive, high-speed exchange of blows. You have unlimited stamina for sprinting and attacking, which encourages you to never stop moving. You're wall running, deflecting arrows mid-air, and using a massive arsenal of weapons that transform on the fly. It looks difficult, sure, but it looks like the kind of difficulty that makes you feel like a god when you master it. This is pure adrenaline in video game form. Number 8, Marvel's Wolverine. From swords to adamantium, number 8 is the heavy hitter from PlayStation and PC, Marvel's Wolverine. Insomniac proved they understand superheroes with Spider-Man, but Wolverine is a different beast. We finally have confirmation this is a hard M rating. That means dismemberment, visceral combat, and a tone that fits Logan's tragic life. The gameplay we've seen suggests a more linear, narrative-driven experience than the open-world Spider-Man games, which is honestly perfect for this character. The regeneration mechanism is displayed in real time. You can see chunks of flesh getting blown off and knitting back together as you fight. It's gross and awesome. The story takes us to Madripoor in the Canadian wilderness, exploring the Weapon X days. If you've been waiting for a superhero game that isn't afraid to get its hands dirty, this is it. Number 9 is Forza Horizon 6. Playground Games has finally done it. We are going to Japan. The teaser showed mountain toad runs, dense city highways in Tokyo, and cherry blossom festivals. The map verticality is a huge focus this time, winding roads up mountains that are going to be absolute heaven for drifters. Graphically, this is the showcase for the year. The reflections of neon lights on wet pavement, the volumetric fog in the valleys. It is borderline photorealistic. They've also overhauled the customization engine, giving us way more body kits and tuning options to lean into the JDM car culture. It's not just about racing, it's about the vibe, the music, and the car meetups. It is sheer automotive pornography, plain and simple.
Something is coming. An intrusive pattern, reshaping reality as we know it.
Number 10, Control Resonant. Number 10 brings the weird, Control Resonant. Remedy is back and they are doubling down on the new weird genre. We're stepping into the shoes of Dylan Faden this time, and his powers are much more volatile than Jesse's. The old house is leaking into the real world, turning New York City into this shifting, brutalist nightmare. The Northlight engine is doing heavy lifting here. The destruction physics are next level. You aren't just throwing office chairs, you're ripping apart concrete pillars and using the debris as a shield. The story connects directly to Alan Wake 2, creating this massive connected universe that is going to have lore hunters losing their minds. It's creepy, it's action-packed, and it's totally unique. Nobody does mind-bending action quite like Remedy. Heading into deep space, number 11 is Saros. This is Housemarque's follow-up to Returnal, and it looks like they took the bullet hell concept and cranked it to 11. It's a third-person sci-fi shooter, but instead of a roguelike loop, it's a more structured, open-ended adventure. The art style is a neon fever dream, bright purples, teals, and oranges that pop off the screen. The particle effects are absurd. Every explosion sends thousands of sparks flying. Gameplay-wise, it emphasizes mobility. You have a jetpack and a grapple hook that lets you zip around massive alien arenas while dodging waves of projectiles. It looks incredibly demanding on your reflexes, but satisfying in that flow state kind of way. Prepare for your eyes to melt in the best way possible.
Number 12, Reanimal. Number 12 is straight up nightmare fuel. Reanimal. The creators of Little Nightmares left that franchise to make this, and somehow they made it even more disturbing. You and a friend, because it's built for co-op, are trapped on an island filled with stitched-together grotesque animals. The camera angle is isometric and distant, making you feel tiny and helpless against the world. The puzzles require genuine teamwork. You can't survive alone. But the real draw here is the horror design. The The monsters move with this uncanny, jerky animation that makes your skin crawl. The sound design is mostly ambient noise and wet, squishy sounds that suggest terrible things are happening just off screen. It's a beautiful, artistic, and absolutely repulsive experience that you have to play.
According to the data in their networks, the ring has some kind of deep religious significance. They call it Halo. They believe that Halo is some kind of weapon.
What sort of weapon is it?
One with unimaginable power.
Number 13, Halo Campaign Evolved. Number 13 is the return of the king, Halo Campaign Evolved. Microsoft finally broke the glass in case of emergency. This is a full one-to-one remake of the original Combat Evolved, but built in Unreal Engine 5. We're talking about the silent cartographer beach landing with modern water physics and lighting that makes the Halo ring look breathtaking. But crucially, they haven't touched the gameplay loop. The golden triangle of guns, grenades, and melee is exactly as it was in 2001, just smoother. The enemy AI, which was already ahead of its time, has been sharpened up. Elites will flank you, grunts will panic realistically. It's a celebration of the game that defined the FPS genre on console, brought to the modern PC standard. It's pure nostalgia fueled by high-end tech.
특정 정치 집단의 이익을 저해한다면 당신의 특정 행동이 대중의 의사결정에 영향을 미칠 수 있으며 반대로 누군가는 당신의 의사결정에 영향을 주려 한다는 것을 인지할 때 자신만의 온전한 입장을 세울 수 있지 않을까? 당신의 입장은 온전한 본인의 판단인가?
Number 15, Mudang Two Hearts. Number 14 is the wildest genre mashup on this list, Mudang Two Hearts. This is a Korean action game that blends Splinter Cell-style stealth with shamanism. You play as a special operative who is also a medium, so one minute you're using night vision goggles to take out terrorists with a silenced rifle, and the next you're using talismans to banish the ghosts haunting the building. It sounds insane, but in motion it works beautifully. The spirit vision mechanic lets you see threats from both the living and the dead, forcing you to switch tactics on the fly. The visuals are incredibly crisp, leaning into that high-fidelity Korean development style we've seen lately. It's fresh, it's weird, and it's absolutely the kind of innovation we need. Number 15, Marathon. Number 15 is Bungie trying to reclaim the throne. Marathon. Look, I know everyone is tired of extraction shooters, but this is Bungie. The gunplay feels heavy, snappy, and satisfying in a way few other studios can replicate. The art style is the big standout here. It's not gritty military gray. It's vibrant, geometric, and distinctively sci-fi surrealism. The gameplay loop is about risk management, dropping into a zone, securing alien artifacts, and getting out before other players or the AI security wipes you out. They're promising a player-driven economy and a narrative that evolves based on the community's actions. If they can nail the anti-cheat and the progression, this could be the game that pulls people away from Tarkov. It's stylish as hell and looks addictive. Number 16, Fable. Number 16 brings the charm, Fable. Playground Games, the Forza devs, have been cooking this for years, and it looks like they nailed the specific British humor that made the original great. It's funny, it's satirical, but it's also a serious RPG. The visuals are stunning. The foliage and lighting in the forests of Albion are some of the best vegetation tech I've ever seen. The hero system is back. Your appearance morphs based on your alignment. Be good and you get a halo and butterflies. Be bad and you grow horns and attract flies. The combat mixes magic and melee fluidly, allowing you to juggle enemies in the air with fireballs. It's a breath of fresh air in a market dominated by super serious, dark games. Sometimes you just want to kick a chicken and be a hero, you know?
They're combing the streets. searching house to house.
If they arrest you two, they will take you to their headquarters, and you will not return.
I'm more concerned with a 6-foot cat man who's got claws that can cut through vibranium alloy.
Back to the comic book world for number 17, Marvel 1943, Rise of Hydra. This comes from Amy Hennig's studio, the writer behind Uncharted, so you know the story is going to be S-tier. Set in Paris during World War II, you swap between Captain America, Black Panther, Azuri, and 2 normal soldiers. The graphics are utilizing the absolute latest in facial capture technology. The cutscenes look indistinguishable from a Marvel movie. It's not an open-world collectathon, it's a tight, linear, cinematic adventure. The combat contrasts the brute strength of Cap with the agility of Panther, and the narrative tension between the 2 leaders is the heart of the game. If you miss the days of focused, story-driven, single-player blockbusters, this is for you.
I trust you'll be able to rid us of this crucible. The light, who traverses time.
Number 18, Nioh 3. Number 18 is for those who enjoy pain. Nioh 3. Team Ninja just doesn't miss. They've taken the open world lessons from Rise of the Ronin and applied them to the hardcore combat of Nioh. The build variety here is going to be infinite. Loot showers everywhere, stats to min-max, and weapon skill trees that go on forever. The big new feature is the Spirit Switch, allowing you to swap Guardian Spirits mid-combo to change your elemental affinities instantly. It's fast, it's visually noisy, and the bosses look cheaper and harder than ever. You are going to die a lot. But that feeling of finally taking down a boss after 50 tries, that is a drug, and Nioh 3 is the supplier.
Sentu nema kun kitoma uchi kitoma lebok jolgo fan kurabakut.
Number 19, Fatekeeper. Number 19 is a sleeper hit that you need to wishlist right now. Fatekeeper. Think Skyrim meets Dark Messiah meets Dishonored. It's a first-person immersive sim RPG where the combat is entirely physics-based. You don't just click to attack. You cast an ice spell on the floor to make enemies slip into a spike pit, or you use telekinesis to drop a chandelier on a guard. The world is handcrafted, avoiding the procedural generation trap. Every goblin camp and dungeon feels designed with multiple solutions in mind. You can sneak, you can fight, or you can use the environment to do the dirty work for you. It looks a bit janky, but in that charming anything can happen kind of way. This is the ultimate sandbox for creative violence.
Remember, our objective is to secure the research asset within the chamber. Open the hatch!
Contamination spike detected. 47 meters ahead.
And finally, closing out the list at number 20 is Cinder City. This is the multiplayer game everyone is whispering about. A tactical shooter set in a dystopian Seoul, but the gimmick is the Cinder mechanic. The city blocks are modular and shift in real time during the match. The cover you were hiding behind might retract into the ground, or a bridge might form to give you a flank route. It forces you to adapt constantly. You can't just memorize the map because the map changes. The destruction is fully procedural. You can blow holes in walls, floors, and ceilings to create angles. It's high-tech, high-stakes, and visually overwhelming with its cyberpunk aesthetic. Get your squad ready because this is going to be the next big competitive obsession. Whew, okay, take a breath. That was a lot. From the horror of Resident Evil to the speed of Phantom Blade Zero, 2026 is shaping up to be a year where we simply don't have enough time to play everything. And honestly, that's a great problem to have. But I need to know your priority. If you could only buy one game from this list, which one is it? Are you Team Wolverine, Team Halo, or are you waiting for the misery of Nioh 3? Drop a comment below. Let's argue about it. I read every single one. If you like this deep dive, slap a like on the video. It helps the algorithm know we have good taste. I'm gonna go upgrade my RAM. Peace.